The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 is one of the most sensational archaeological finds in history, capturing the imagination of people worldwide and shedding light on ancient Egyptian civilization. This discovery by British archaeologist Howard Carter and his financier Lord Carnarvon marked a significant moment in the study of ancient Egypt and ignited a global interest in Egyptology. Tutankhamun, a relatively minor king who ruled Egypt more than 3,000 years ago, was barely known to the modern world until the discovery of his nearly intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings. He ascended to the throne at a very young age and died unexpectedly at around 19. His brief reign was largely uneventful in the grand scheme of Egyptian history, but the discovery of his tomb has made him one of the most famous pharaohs. Howard Carter had been excavating in the Valley of the Kings for several years, funded by Lord Carnarvon. By 1922, after finding little, Carnarvon decided that he would fund just one more season of work. It was during this final attempt that Carter struck gold, literally. On November 4, 1922, Carter's team uncovered steps leading to a sealed doorway bearing the royal seal of Tutankhamun. This was the first clue that the tomb might be largely untouched. On November 26, with Carnarvon, his daughter, Lady Evelyn Herbert, and other important guests in attendance, Carter made a small breach in the doorway. When asked if he could see anything, Carter famously replied, "Yes, wonderful things." This small peek revealed a hoard of treasures piled to the ceiling, a sight unseen for over 3,000 years. The excavation revealed that the tomb was filled with thousands of objects meant to serve the king in his afterlife, according to ancient Egyptian belief. Among the most spectacular finds were a solid gold coffin, the iconic gold mask that covered the face of Tutankhamun's mummy, chariots, thrones, jewelry, and a vast array of artifacts. These items were not only artistic and cultural treasures, but also provided immense knowledge about the craftsmanship, daily life, and religious practices of the period. The global public fascination with King Tut and his treasures skyrocketed after the discovery. Exhibitions of the artifacts drew millions of visitors, and the media coverage was unprecedented. This phenomenon, often referred to as Tutmania, influenced popular culture, including fashion and art, and contributed to a renewed interest in ancient Egypt. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb also sparked discussions and debates about the ethics of archaeological excavation and the destiny of cultural artifacts. Many of these treasures toured globally before returning to Egypt, where they are now primarily housed in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, with plans to move them to the new Grand Egyptian Museum. The story of Tutankhamun and his tomb continues to be a point of fascination, a reminder of historical intrigue, the potential for new discoveries, and the enduring allure of ancient Egypt.